There's the whistle. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Llorente. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth! And that is wildly off target.
Sorloth most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Molina. And it's Llorente. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
En el minuto 9, el dorsal 23.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Molina. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Great skill, that's nice. And they've got a throw. Tonali. And it's Szoboszlai. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. Barrios. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
And Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Ruben Neves. Szoboszlai. No, he refuses to take the bait. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Llorente. He's in a great position here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. He's being urged. There's the shot! Llorente. And it's Barrios. Longley. And Gonzalez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He won't be happy with that one. What a throw in. Jimenez. Half an hour played now. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, nice touch. Knocks it into space. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Solot, Camavinga, Tonali. That's a good ball out wide. Longley and Gonzalez. Tonali does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Molina. And it's Barrios. Longley. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Tonali. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Messi. And Messi! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Solot. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Gonzalez. He's found some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gonzalez is on. Gonzalez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Messi. He's in space and looking for options. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Longley. Gonzalez. Now it's Solot. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And this is Messi. Barrios. And Gonzalez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot at goal! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. The Normal distributed tidily, driving on and making good progress. Llorente, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold, drilled in low. Barrios. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a threatening ball. Mbappe is having a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Longley. Played back into the centre. Baina. Sends it crossfield. And it's Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Here's Griezmann. Defending was strong and firm.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that's the keeper's ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Messi, nicely spread. Played back in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Griezmann. So that's it, it is all over. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. These fans love their football, And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender. And a shot! Just off target. Tries to get it clear. Gijon looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's good play. Soboslai tries to dink it. Gets his head on it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schüller. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Soboslai. So we're still where we started right now. First quarter of an hour gone. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Soboslai. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gets a good foot in there. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Knocks it into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Opts for safety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's chosen to go back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Jimenez. Tonali. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to go deep, he gets big! And it's Camavinga. That's a lovely pass. Back into the middle. Camavinga gets flagged offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Messi. The ball goes in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Szoboszlai. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Some good persistent defending here. And it's Tonali. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this?
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, again, there's no way through. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ruben Neves. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's Ruben Neves. Camavinga. Madrid finding their passes. Played out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's delightful. Cross, big header! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El dorsal 4.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. Mbappe powering forward here. And that is out of play. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Delivers the ball. And that should get the job done. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3 minutos de descuento.
Out to the right. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Lovely feet. Now it's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. There's the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age. And it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball. Always very intelligent as well with his ability to pick a pass. And that education he's received is serving him brilliantly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Tonali gathers from the goal kick. Schüller and Jimenez. Ruben Neves, Szoboszlai, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked shot, surely! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. There is the breakthrough. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi, they want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Played back in. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Aspas. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Szoboszlai, spread it left. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. And one more try! That's a sharp pass. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oscar Mingueza. And he's forced to go back.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Szoboszlai. He's having a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Ruben Neves. Now Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Szoboszlai. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Alexander-Arnold, Messi, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a throw. And that's another good win of the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Tonali. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Knocks it into space. The message is clear, none shall pass. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. Radu breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Now it's Aspas. Oh, good spread. Now it's Aspas. Aspas! And that is high. Tonali. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the clearance is short. Iago Aspas.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi. That's Ruben Neves. Jimenez. Now Schüller. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali, out to the right. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. There's the header! Has another go! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oscar Mingueza. Looking for the run. Ruben Neves. Ronaldo goes steaming forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by... He rises! And that was very necessary. Ruben Neves does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Cambio de jugadores.
Messi threads one in. Szoboszlai. That has ended up in no man's land. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid are closing in on a comfortable win. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! And how did he not make it 4? They've played it short. Now the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Messi receives it in a wide... And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe, Soboslai, who does have an assist to his name. And the number on the board is 3. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And the finish! Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Looking wide, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
And a chance! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
En el minuto 11, el dorsal 10. Messi.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ruben Neves. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's tried one! Ah, that's a waste.
Szoboszlai probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Szoboszlai, Ruben Neves, Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Alexander-Arnold. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Szoboszlai, out to the right. He is through here! Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe. And it's Tonali. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Szoboszlai. Judge, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Szoboszlai, Camavinga, and it's Camavinga. Szoboszlai.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he should have made it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's going all the way! And here's Szoboszlai, and it's played in here. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. And that's gone loose. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szoboszlai. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Schüller. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's beaten Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And now he has 2. It's become a case of men against boys. Just about up to the hour now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Big chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Great vision.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's got away. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. Chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the return pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 31.
Time and again they are repelled. Distributed tidily. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get it through? Tonali. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Messi! No, got right underneath it.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Tonali. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai. Good read, needed to be. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Szoboszlai takes the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid really have hit the heights. Frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. A probing pass. Gijon spots it and intercepts. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter, especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gijon. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots! And it's a goal! goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcó en el minuto 12 el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's a sharp pass. Gijon. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gijon kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vallecas are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flank.
He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Szoboszlai usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's going right the way across. Mbappe. Camavinga. And he whips. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Picked out, there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Szoboszlai. Can he finish? Superb from Szoboszlai! He's got himself an absolute peach. And This is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Szoboszlai gets a foot in here. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe. Mbappe! Off the post! Schüller. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! It's a decent clearance. Tonali driving forwards. Played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Messi. And it's Szoboszlai.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Mbappe cuts out the pass. Szoboszlai. It's a good ball out wide. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Out to the right. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ruben Neves. Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. Madrid in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And that has been slung wide. Schüller. Tonali, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. And that is expertly dealt with. Gijon. Good take, and is he in? Played out to the left flank. And they've got a throw. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great vision, and he's worked it through. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Tonali. Camavinga. And it's Tonali. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back to the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Soboslai. Look at this. Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Vallecas have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. Soboslai. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match. Cleared away. And it's Tonali. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Habrá
2 minutes to be added on. Well, there's the clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.